Welcome. In this video, we'll explore defacement attacks, how they are done, and how organizations in Pakistan have been impacted and what measures they can take to protect themselves. A glance at past cyber attacks shows that even the top organizations have fallen a victim to hackers. Listed here, the most common type of attack is defacement attack. It has happened to OGRA, the embassy website, Ministry of Education's website, and also official government website. We'll take a look at some of the notable incidents that have occurred in Pakistan recently, starting from the main ISPR's page that got defaced by a group of hackers called Benam Pakistani in the last week of September 2023. The main purpose stated by the hackers was to send across a message to the organization as well as the general public. A Pakistani TV channel's website was defaced with the hacker taking a jab at the website security. Some hackers call themselves hacktivists. Their actions motivated either politically, socially, or religiously, a prime example of it being the back-and-forth defacement attacks between Pakistani and Indian hackers. In 2023, Pakistani hackers carried out 44 attacks on Indian websites of different sectors days before the G20 summit. So what actually is defacement? How do the hackers do such attacks? And how can organizations protect themselves? In web defacement attacks, hackers get unauthorized access to a website and modify its content to spread misinformation and cause harm to organizations' reputation and credibility. The impact of defacement attacks extends beyond the digital realm. They disrupt services and lead to financial losses. Different methods are required by hackers to drive web defacement attacks. A common method of attack is via SQL injection, in which the attacker manipulates a web application's input fields to execute malicious SQL queries at the database end. Parsing of these queries gives unauthorized access to the hacker, who can steal data and deface the website. In order to avoid this, the developers should validate and sanitize input fields, and at the database end use stored procedures and regularly do security patching. To gain unauthorized access, hackers can use automated tools that employ brute force attacks to guess passwords. As countermeasures, the service should have a limit on login attempts in an interval, utilize two-factor authentication, use captcha to tackle bots, and in order to counter possible DDoS attacks, use load balancers. Cross-site scripting is pretty common. In it, users can unknowingly interact with a component on the website that has been injected with malicious script. Execution of such scripts leads to stolen data, hijacked sessions, unintended redirects, and web defacement. So web developers should use well-maintained libraries, irrespective of the framework that they're developing in order to validate and sanitize the inputs. Hackers can try to steal data via phishing, due to which it's important to configure a mailing server that can filter such emails out. Hackers can find a backdoor or exploit a vulnerability in the web server, which is why it's important to configure proper firewalls and use security plugins. In conclusion, defacement attacks pose a significant threat in Pakistan's cyberspace. National Telecommunication and Information Technology Security Board has actively been rolling out advisories on cybersecurity and conducting workshops to help government officials understand the hackers' motivation, impact of such attacks, and importance of preventative measures. We encourage you to explore additional resources on cybersecurity in Pakistan. Stay informed, stay vigilant, and together we can protect our digital space. Thank you.